well. Thank you so much. Weekend special. Where's the weekend special? There you go. Thank you for coming. Appreciate your share. If you're free, if you're new to the Mother B Show, welcome. Well. Good evening and a good weekend to everyone. Today it's Saturday here in the US of A. This is your Mother B, your host for tonight. Saturday night here, Saturday Night Live. Yes, we are having a Saturday Night Live here in Bigo Live, in YouTube and in Facebook. Right, so just give me a moment. I'll just share these links to everyone. So while I'm sharing the link, I'll just share to you the story why the Mother B Show is the Mother B Show. Welcome everyone. Magandang umaga dyan sa Philippines. I know it's around 9 a.m. so a happy Sunday because it's a Sunday there, but here it's still a happy Saturday. Yes, this is your host. This is your frenemy sa kahanginan. I might be your friend. You might think of me as your enemy, whatever. It's all good vibes here because what is the Mother B all about? Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes. It's all about a lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes. And yes, we're here to share some information. And if that makes sense with you, well, good luck. Thank you so much. But if it doesn't, then please at least share this live. If you still care for others who might be interested in the talk or the story that I'll be sharing tonight, it's gonna be interesting because it's a mix of music and, of course, how music is connected with our brain and mental health. And, of course, if people are going through grief, just like Mother B and the family, this is very helpful for us. Okay? If it doesn't make sense to you, that's fine. But yes, thank you still for coming and supporting the Mother B Show. We are multi-streaming now. We are already in Facebook, in YouTube, and of course, Bigo Live TV. Yes. Some were asking, Mother B, why aren't you yesterday during the Friday, Feel Good Friday? To be honest, I don't feel good yesterday. I was like, it was like a rest day for me. So I did not do any show, even in Bigo Live, in YouTube or in Facebook. This is the me time or rest time because not every time that you're gonna be up. You just have to be practical and be true to yourself. Otherwise, who are you gonna be true to? Yes, because remember, this show is real talk, real show, huh? This what is that, Mother B? What are you talking about? Yes, this is really a real talk show. I'm not saying it's not a true talk show, meaning to say we talk about real things here, real commentaries, whatever is in my mind, I just speak my mind here. But yes, I hope it's appropriate at the same time because I don't want to waste your time as well. But thank you. Hi, Jared Shelton. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. And we already have a few viewers, like 3 million viewers on the line. Let us check our Facebook. Let us monitor our Facebook page right now. Okay, it's just me. But yes, we will really focus now about the power of music and how it helps us during times of grief. Okay? It is still connected to what we're going through right now because, again, we just lost our family member Benji like a week ago, which is like last Friday when we did this first tribute to him. But Mother B, why are you so focused on that? Because who will, right? This is my way of remembering him and honoring his life. But this is somehow it's the weekend, and why not talk about the relationship of music? Because personally, music is a big help to me when I'm currently in the process of, overcoming a lot of challenges based on brain and mental health. That affects your physical health as well, right? So first things first, let me share to you this book that I've been reading in the airport when I was traveling. The Brain Warrior's Way. Hold on, I just have to mirror this. So this is The Brain Warrior's Way. This is the book from Daniel Amen, again, one of America's popular psychiatrists, and I'm into the program right now voluntarily because I find it interesting. I find it very good, and hopefully it makes sense. If it makes sense to me, I hope it makes sense to the others. But I'm not assuming that it will help you, but yeah, I'm just giving it a try. Yes, so we want to make sure that music is also a part of this because we have what you call a brain enhancement playlist. You better be careful what music you are listening to because that influences how your brain functions. Okay, yes, so I hope it's clear that why do we have to talk about it? Like, yes, so it's real times. We lost somebody, and most of us are undergoing grief that we can ever imagine because this is still in continuation with what happened to the COVID thingy. And yes, so it's, as much as possible, I don't want to talk about it, but we cannot help it. I cannot help it because I have to relate this with the topic tonight. Right? So, what have you been doing, Mother B, for the past day that you were not around? Well, I'm just resting and just trying to reflect on things and what would be the best way to move on, right? We have to move on. Life is about living. Yes, though we understand that people pass away and, we lose either an opportunity, something, but we need to move on while we're still alive. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck in the past. Right? So, yes, thank you for coming. I hope you like the show. I hope this will stay longer because I have to finish my hours in Bigo Live. At the same time, it's multitasking, multi-streaming, and multilingual as usual. Okay? But let me again give you a segue to what we're gonna talk about. So, yes, Mother B. It's the latest, Mother B. Well, ang latest, it's a weekend and I hope you're doing fine. And I hope, thank you for some of the comments that I received while I was like resting, and thank you for those who invited Mother B to go to the beach because I know, this is part of helping out when you know that people are grieving or somebody is grieving or needs to comfort someone. I thank these good friends of mine here who's really concerned and trying to invite me as far as, hey, let's go to the beach, because they know we need to be relaxing because of it's like this week for me is quite so long. Before, like, time goes by, like, it's like time goes by, especially when you're busy. But when you're going through a lot, it seems so long. It seems that time is so slow, right? Na-notice nyo ba yon? Pag kayo may problema, if you're undergoing through a lot, parang ang tagal-tagal ng panahon. But if you're enjoying, if you're in the midst of happiness and a joyful living, it's like time passes by. Like, what is really the essence of time, Mother B? I don't know. Ask Einstein. Anyway, yes, so I've been reading the book, The Brain Warrior's Way, for the past days, yes. At the same time, reading your brain is always listening. Ang concept naman ng your brain is always listening is that we have a built-in automatic negative thoughts from our past experiences, good or bad, but most of the time, the bad things are always recollected. Have you noticed if you don't like somebody, if you are traumatized with a certain relationship, from a certain relationship, it's like a sirang plaka, it's like an old broken record that keeps on playing over and over again. Even if you don't want to think about it, but anything, when you're triggered, especially when you listen to music, it reminds you all over again. Diba? It's like the song, I remember the boy, but I don't remember the feelings anymore. Really? But he still remember the boy. Yes, because it's not easy. Our brain is listening to us. It's just like it has its own brain. This brain, it runs on its own, don't you know? If you don't know how to control it, if your brain is not right, your thinking is not right. Remember that. That is according to the popular psychiatrist and neuroscientist here. You really have to take care of your brain and your mental health. Otherwise, it will take care of you. You might not know what you're doing because it's in control of you. And that book, your brain is always listening. It's about our hidden dragons or the dark side. Like even Paul, right? Let's say Paul. What did Apostle Paul, even in the Bible, di ba? Paul about doing good but cannot do good. Ano ba yun? Paano ko basahin? Hindi ko alam yung verse eh. Okay. Paul doing what I don't want to do. Okay. Where's that verse? Romans 7 verse 15. Okay. Okay. What does the Bible say about Paul say, I do what I don't want to do. Okay? That's according to Romans 7 verse 15. So let's see what's Romans 7 verse 15. Okay, let me see. Romans 7 verse 15. That's what's Romans 7 verse 15. Let me see. So, it's Paul who's talking. Okay? Sabi niya rito, for the good that I want, I do not do, but I practice the very evil that I do not want. But if I am doing the very thing I do not want, I am no longer the one doing it, but sin which dwells in me. Okay? It's up to verse 20 from Romans chapter 7 from the Bible, from verse 15 to verse 20. Okay? From the New International Gateway. Ano yan? New International Version. See? Let me read again, going back to reading Romans 7 verse 15 to 24. Again, it says here, I do not understand what I do, for what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is no longer I myself who do it, but it is sin living in me. For I know the good itself does not dwell in me, that is in my sinful nature. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do, that this keep on doing. Now, if I do what I do not want to do, it is no longer I who do it, but it is sin living in me that does it. Okay, amen to that. Nasabtan ba ninyo akong bot pasabot? The very verses, the words that I've been reading was from Romans 7 verse 15 to 24. Even Paul wasn't exempted. In fact, he's one of the top writers in the Bible. He's the Apostle Paul, okay? So even him is not exempted to doing the things he don't want to do, and he knows that he acknowledges it's evil, it's sinful, but most of the time he cannot do anything about it. He cannot control himself, right? So that was his experience, and it's still going on. Iba-iba lang yung pangalan, iba lang pagkaka-explain sa iba. Now, according to Dr. Daniel Amen, the way he interprets this kind of phenomenon, this kind of behavior sa mga tao, based on his studies of the different brains and, you know, the behavioral analysis that he's been doing as a psychiatrist, is most of us, like actually based from his experience, that we all have our negative thoughts. Okay? Of course, if it's negative, it's not for our good. But unfortunately, we collaborate with the negative thoughts most of the time. We follow what we're thinking. Unfortunately, it leads us to trouble. Okay? Like for example, simple things like lying. Even if you know that lying is not good, but when you come to a point that you are threatened and your survival is threatened, usually the first thing you will do is lie. Right? If you're asked something and you know that your survival is threatened, what do? You're gonna tell the truth? So, your negative thought will tell you, oh, mamatay ka. Ayaw nyo pagtugan sa tinuod, kaya mabisto dyan ka. So, see? There is a temptation elsewhere, and it's between your ears. Saan ba nagmumula? Where does thinking, hi Jules Aurelion, where does feeling is coming from? It's coming from how you're thinking about it, right? Fear is something that develops from your experience, and you feel it and you do it and you behave according to what's going on in your mind. And the list goes on and on. I just mentioned about Paul because it was very specific in Romans 7 verse 15 up to 24 about his struggle. But the good news there is after verse 21, after verse 20, he mentioned, so I find this law at work. Hello, Golden Dragon. Thanks for coming. Speaking of dragon. Okay. So, you know, in Bigo Live, they have different names. They have different ways to call themselves. So, thank you for coming. If this is your first time, please follow and like the Mother B Show. And I'm talking about how music and grief, how music helps during the benefits of music in times of grief. So, I'm segueing to what does our brain do, especially negative thoughts, you know, the dragons or the dark side in you. How does it affect your thinking? And especially when you are in a mourning season or you're grieving because you lost someone or you lost a job or you lost even your mind. Right? Honestly, losing the mind is a phenomenon right now. It's like an epidemic as well because of dementia. No, let us not forget, dementia is still untreatable. Okay? Even famous personalities you've heard about Bruce Willis, who's got dementia. And what is the impact of dementia? Is practically losing your mind, losing your memories, it's losing what you have invested and experienced, and all the memories are initially, kumbaga sa files ba, hinahinay nagka-delete. It's not a joke because I've seen people dying from that, and it's a disease that we really need to understand. And we really need to know. And since we know, then we have to understand as much as possible how not to be a part of that. Right? So we have to help ourselves. We have to make sure that we know what's inside our brain, how our brain is functioning. Is it for us or against us? Think about it. Have you ever experienced like what Paul experienced? That he doesn't want to do, but he's still doing it because sin is in him. The evil is in there. It's the negative thoughts. It's clearly there. So, according to Dr. Amen, there are dragons inside you or us. The hidden dragons. This is the inner triggers or something that influences you to do the wrong things. Yeah. Have you noticed, di ba may mga drawing na mga may devil, may angel? Kung sino yung pakikinggan mo, ayan na magiging takbo ng buhay mo. That's why even spirituality is very important. Is an essential aspect of brain and mental health in a human being, in a person's life, because you can never take away in the equation about spiritual health. You will be needing that, especially when it comes to overcoming the negative thoughts. Because even kang Paul, he said it's uncontrollable. But, take note in Romans 7, verse 22, for in my inner being, sabi niya, I delight in God's law. See? He knows that there is God's law, but I see another law at work in me, waging war against the law of my mind. Oh, imagine the law of my mind and making me a prisoner of the law of sin at work within me. What a wretched man I am. He even acknowledged that, oh my gosh, what a wretched man I am. Who will rescue me from this body that is subject to death? So see, he knows that he's really heading for trouble. Okay? Mother B, are you preaching or are you doing some sermon or unsa may kay Sunday man karon da sa Pilipinas o diri sa Pilipinas nagwali ka? Wala oy. It's just being practical. I'm just mentioning about this the verses in the Bible which very practical. A story about Paul who's struggling with his inner dragons, with the inner evil in him, but he's delighted in the law of God, and there's a war within him. And if he will not decide or choose, then he will get into trouble. He knows that, okay? And the good thing is, since he delighted in the law of the Lord, and he said, what shall we say then? Is the law sinful? Certainly not. Sabi dito. Sana ba ako? Yeah. Wait. Oh, hindi pala. 7 verse 15. 7 verse 24 daw. Okay. What a wretched man I am. So he knew already that he's in trouble. But thanks be to God, no? Sa mga sumusunod na verses, he is confident that Jesus is with him, and with that, he can overcome evil with good. Okay, so for further readings, basahin niyo yung Romans chapter 7, the whole chapter, so that you will be able to understand and connect that our brains, our minds, if you don't know about how it functions and you don't know how to control your thinking, you're headed for trouble. Right? So take it. But remember, disclaimer, we are not a medical practitioner here. I'm just sharing information. And now our topic is about music, the benefits of music in times of grief. Because when you're grieving, there's a lot of emotions pouring in. So you just have to be careful at this very moment, because it's fragile, very crucial for those who are grieving, because again, their emotions are fragile. Ano yung resulta when you're grieving? Some expresses it through grief, through guilt, through, violent reactions or denial, whatever. There's a lot of negative things going on when you're grieving, whether you like it or not. Especially if you're in conflict with other people and they're also grieving for the same person, but they take grieving differently than you, and then here comes na nagkakaroon kayo ng diferensya. Adam mo, na-stressful na noon. I cannot imagine, right? So again, before anything else, let me say thank you to those who are coming and, watching the Mother B Show, whether in silence or in discreetly. Again, if you like the show, please share the good vibes. Thank you so much for watching. Okay? And now, I would also wanted to share some brain enhancement playlist later on that you try to check in YouTube or whatever musical platform that you can access the songs. Try checking them out because there are music for every events and every occasions in life. Okay? So, yes, today is Saturday. It's March 11. Thank God it's Saturday. And I thank God for the opportunity to still broadcast even in the midst of the grieving and mourning season. Because it's not easy to be in front of the camera and talk all about this. And it reminds you of people who... It's not only the person who passed away last week, but, all of the people that you love, yung memory of losing and the feeling of losing comes back to you. Oh, you can never deny it. And your body is paying for it. Like, I wasn't able to broadcast yesterday because I feel so tired. I feel so drained. I feel I don't like to go broadcasting. Like, I don't know what to talk about. I'm not in the mood to talk about anything because I just wanted to be in tune with my body and make sure that I will recover so I can move on with life. Yes, thank you for watching. We've been broadcasting for 26 minutes and 16 seconds here at the Mother B Show. Pag medyo serious stuff, no, murag dugay tamaw magstorya. But again, thank you for those who've been inviting me sa mga occasions nila. In fact, tonight there's another occasion and my husband is already there. I told him to go ahead and I'll just make apas because I have to do what I need to do because I'm working as a paid host and I need to do my hours. So despite of what's going on, feelings inside me, tired, physical, whatever, I have to do what I need to do. And I hope you're doing fine there. So to all the families of Benji S. Manuel, to Joy, to John Rab, to Mayang, to Uncle Ben, to Sharon, and to all those people involved, to Uncle Lino, who's also a big part of the journey and even in the hospital. Marami pong salamat. So never-ending pasasalamat. And to all families who came to support the Manuels in Cagayan de Oro, thank you so much for being with them. Okay, and even for those who are grieving, this show is dedicated to you, and I hope it makes sense. Okay, and it's not easy losing somebody or even losing an opportunity, losing someone or losing a job, anything about lost. You will still undergo grief. You will still undergo sadness. Okay? It's clear and loud and clear. Okay, let's go to music. If music, if used properly, according to Dr. Daniel Amen, the renowned psychiatrist, and he's one of the New York Times bestseller, author of the #1 New York Times bestseller, Always Hungry. Dr. Daniel Amen and Tana Amen are the writers of this Brain Warriors Way that I'm really immersing myself with right now because it's very timely and I need this. And of course, prayers, reflection, and listening to spiritual music, praise and worship music has been my essentials even then when I feel not good or good, but most of the time if I don't feel good, always nakakonect si Mother B sa mga praise and worship music day in, day out. Yes. I'm not saying that you follow me or do what I do, but yes, this is just somehow a way of sharing to you that, oh yes, it's true. So, music plays a big role to me. So, make a brain enhancement playlist. That's his suggestion. There's a lot of emotions that we can identify, but most of all, you have to make sure that this music helps your brain. This music will be helpful to your brain health and to your mental health. Otherwise, if you're listening to music that are trash, it won't help. It won't only add misery to, adding adding gasoline to the fire? Or what? Or Misery Loves Company or what? What are you saying, Mother B? So, used properly, music is medicine. Do you agree? If used properly, music is medicine. Therapeutic, okay? So, music can soothe, inspire, and help you focus. So, even music can help you focus along the way. In one of the writers named Barry Goldstein, powerful book, The Secret Language of the Heart. So, music is the language of the heart. Yes. In his book, he reviews the neuroscience properties of music. Neuroscience, the science of the brain, properties of music. Music stimulates emotional circuits in the brain. You could just imagine kung sa kuryente pa, there's energy that music gives to the brain. Right? Jennifer, how are you, my sassy, slothy, big of bestie? I'm recovering, thank God. Still finding ways to come back to the loop and, be in the rat race again. But yes, the slothy in me, the sloth is the animal kasi, di ba? Yung ambagal, yung this kind of animal I like because it's just a chill animal. So yeah, so hi Brandy, hi visitor 9779, welcome to the Mother B show here in Bigo Live. And my talk today is the benefits of music for grief. So even for our health, physical health, and I'm so proud that I'm affiliated with Miss Jennifer as my Zumba Zin or instructress, although I'm always abstinous. But yeah, I still have the hope that I can still go back to the loop in terms of the physical side, the dancing part, because now I know better that even Dr. Daniel Amen is really endorsing physical activities that stimulates the brain, one of which brain and coordination. So one of which is dancing. So you are on the right track, Miss Jennifer, and thank you for being influential, and thank you for teaching other people, because you are really helping them a lot, especially when it comes to their brain and mental health. Yes. So I just read that from this book, that find one of the recommendation, if you really love your brain, and if you really like to have a right functioning brain, your brain that functions right, for you to live right, to think well, feel well, and decide better, right? We need to find coordinated moves like dancing. Yeah, at least every day daw. Wow! Oh my gosh, correct. I know somebody who's doing that, so she's really in the right track. Okay? Because music, again, if used properly, is medicine. So, why? What's the connection aside from it activates a certain energy or electricity in your brain? Yeah? So, emotional circuits. He calls that the music stimulates emotional circuits. So, just like if you notice, there is like the Christmas lights, there are a lot of circuits, right? When you plug it to the source, to the electrical something, power source, like this one. I plug it to the power source, so it has a lot of sparkles or whatever you call that. That light is shine bright like a diamond. Because of the circuits inside, okay? There's energy. So, yes. And aside from that, neuroscience, what do you call that? Based on science, based on neuroscience, okay? It releases oxytocin. Mother B, unsa na oxytocin? Well, the cuddle hormone. You know what? When you feel cuddled, when you embrace somebody, oh, I feel good. I feel good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I should. Da-da. When you embrace someone or you're being embraced, and you feel the love. That's why you call sending love. The cuddle. The cuddle hormone. You feel the love, okay? So, which can enhance bonding. Okay? So, if you notice, like, it's a trend. Like, Zumba became like a world phenomenon. Why is it so? Because, it created a community of people who love to dance, so people who love to, enhance their health. They're always in a hype. Like, yeah, it's always fun when you do Zumba. Yeah, really. Hi, Scotty Mays. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the gift, Miss Jennifer. Thank you so much for supporting the Mother B Show, the number one supporter of the Mother B Show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, again, this is all for good vibes only, ha? Remember. So what is the Mother B all about?
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Talking about music first, the benefits of music for grief, and why is it necessary for us to learn about these things? If you like, if you don't, if not, fine. Walang pilitan. Thank you sa mga likers. We have already reactors in the Bigo Live. Oy, Coach Joy! Ali, isa din magstorya, tabi. Hi, Daddy Ferds Calderon. Thanks for watching. Also, thank you for watching my cousin, Cheryl M. Oliverio of Cananga, Leyte. By the way, my cousin is in search of her forever. If you are interested, please let me know. Mother B, what are you talking about? Are you a love matcher? Are you a Cupid? No, I just knew people who love to be loved. Looking for their forever. I know people, so I'm looking for the right people for them too. If you're not, then wrong number. Okay, so let's moving forward. So we're talking about brain enhancement playlist, music, how is it connected? Music is medicine. In neuroscience, it speaks a lot about music. It activates a certain emotional circuit in your brain that releases the oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, the feel love hormone. Again, if you feel love, remember when you're in love, it feels like, oh, it feels so good. When you embrace someone, when you comforted someone, like, parang, it's like, if you are a mama bear, it feels good to hug our children. The cuddle hormone, okay? That's what he calls the oxytocin. And what does it do? Okay? It enhances bonding, trust, and relationships. So if you have a good supply of oxytocin in your brain, you're the person who expresses love, the feeling of trust, and bonding, okay? And relationship. It matters to you. So, meaning to say, you have a good supply of oxytocin. If you're the type na palaaway, if you're like a war freak person, it's like you're not at peace when somebody is not peaceful. You have less oxytocin in your brain. So, you need to have the love hormone. Okay? Have a oxytocin boost. Okay? So, that's what music does. It gives you a good flow of oxytocin. Remember yung mga love songs? Kaya patok na patok yung mga love songs na yan eh. I think I'm in love again. Think I found someone new. So, that's your oxytocin hormone talking to you. Okay, we have a commenter on the line in YouTube. Hi, Cousin Joy of Australia. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you're doing good there, cousin. Yes, so listen to more music, cousin. And then I got this playlist that I will recommend to you to listen, because these are the recommended playlists by Dr. Daniel Amen. And I even bought and I downloaded it via iTunes. Oh my gosh. This week, it's very helpful to me. This music, when I was in the airport, there are some stressful moments in the airport. It's always, I played it, no? I played it and been listening to it because I brought my my wireless headphone during the whole trip. Whenever I'm stressed, I played it. I played that specific brain enhancement playlist, no? as a project of Dr. Amen. Okay, so listening to music can create peak emotions. Have you experienced that? Like you feeling high na high ka? I'm on the top of the world, feeling down on creation, and the only explanation I can't find, it's the world that... Okay. Peak emotions, which increase the amount of dopamine. So, aside from oxytocin, there is called dopamine, which is a specific neurotransmitter. Like, ga-transmit siya ba? Ga-connect siya. That is produced in the brain. So, this dopamine is produced in the brain and helps control the brain's reward and pleasure centers. Now, have you felt like, oh, I feel good, and you know I should. I'm sorry, I just gotta play some songs here in YouTube and in Facebook because basin mading na po ko sa copyright. I don't know the music, so I'd rather sing it. Okay na kung ako sa Bigo kaya I can play it because of, you know, it's in the Bigo Live space, but when I'm live via YouTube, via Facebook, by the way, don't forget to like the Mother B Show in YouTube, even if you don't like watching it, the whole show. You can just share it if you believe that it's worth listening to by somebody who needs it. If you don't need it, just share it. Just like it, because one thing for sure, this show is all about positivity and good vibes, okay? So, there's no intention but to do good, increase pleasure, minimize pain, and do the maximum good to mankind. So, you're good here at the Mother B Show. So, it's all good stuff here in the Mother B Show. And thank you for watching. Thank you for continuously supporting me. And thank you for having the time to really, listen to this lady who's talking and talking, this talking head who's been talking for almost 42 minutes. About music na hindi pa siya nakakatumbok sa topic about grief. I'm still in the music part, okay? So if you have any shout out, if you want to comment, if you have to to speak or chat and react about what I've been talking about, if you still can follow because I'm speaking so fast, but yeah, because in a few minutes I'll be going out and it's weekend, so we have to socialize. But for me it's not that easy to socialize at this time. But yeah, we'll try because we have to, move along with life, right? So this dopamine, it's a specific neurotransmitter. It connects to your pleasure center. So you feel good. The feel good and the reward centers. So remember when you're given reward, when you're given a gift, you feel good, right? Especially if you win a prize. Hi, Jack Frost 99. Welcome to Bigo Live. And also Scotty Mays, yes. So, you feel good, especially when you are shout-outed. Ay, na-shout-out ko. And I feel good when I see people watching Mother B Show, of course. Okay, so, again, music was used, even in science, music was used to assist patients with severe brain injuries. So those patients with severe brain injuries, they use music as part of the therapeutic process, okay, in recalling personal memories. Memory! Masyado mababa ang pitch. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. I can smile at the old days. It was beautiful then. Remember? By Barbara Streisand. Swak na swak talaga yung lyrics ng Memories. Okay? Because it helps them to recall personal memories. Kasi na-trauma nga yung utak nila, especially yung mga na-disgrasya. So, nauntog ba, na-trauma, and then a part of their memory was lost, so they're using music, right? Because these are the music that connects when they experience that memory. Okay? That's why patok na patok yung mga throwback. That's why Mother B is also plays as a DJ in Bigo Live. I'm DJ Mother B. So it's all about the classics and the oldies but goodies because you feel good, right? It's old but you feel good. Okay? So, music help patients to reconnect to memories they previously could not access. But through music, it's a good way for them to remind them of what happened during those days when the music was played. Make sense? Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask them all honesty. What would I be without a song and a dance? What are we? So I say, thank you for the music, the song, I forgot. I need to hear more music now. I'm just sorry because I'm just restricted because of the copyright. I have a lot of music to play in Bigo Live, in YouTube and Facebook, but ilang beses na ako na ding. Kaya medyo careful na lang ako. So I just have to do the DJ program in Bigo Live. Yeah, so if you see in my Facebook page DJ Mother B is on, go for that because I'm playing music for brain enhancement. Okay? The very purpose of me becoming DJ Mother B is for brain enhancement. Surely, wala yung music na maririnig kayo na pang pa-bad vibes. All the good vibes here at the Mother B Show. Okay?
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Thank you. So we're really promoting positivity and good vibes here, including playing music. Okay? So, music pieces specifically composed. So, this guy, Mr. Barry Goldstein, to enhance creativity, mood, memory, gratitude, energy, focus, motivation, and inspiration can be found at mybrainfitlife.com. So, mybrainfitlife.com is accessible via the internet, mybrainfitlife.com. Hopefully, I could post it in my in Facebook and in YouTube about that website that you can access, so you will have access to the materials, especially when it comes to their music program on brain enhancement. Yes, hindi mo mahihiwala yung brain enhancement program sa music. Okay? So, treat your brain and listen often. Okay? You know, if you're treating somebody you love, like, for example, boy and girl relationship, nagliligawan pa. Ang sarap pa ng feeling na mag-date, di ba? Pag nag-uumpisa pa lang, and if you're starting a relationship, it's exciting, it feels good that you go on a date. But when you're married, sometimes like, date? Is it a date? Or, where do we go on a date, honey? We're going to the grocery. Really? That's our date, to the grocery? Nawala yung emotion kasi it's like, it's a routine. That you're together because you have to go to the grocery instead of going to the... Pag sa restaurant naman, nagmamadaling umuwi. Dati, no, nagdi-date pa, parang it seems like forever. So, Mother B, what's the connection of what you're saying in music? I mean, treat your brain as somebody that you love. Learning to love our brain is the greatest love of all. Yeah, you need to love your brain. Because you only have one brain to live. Right. Have you so far in the medical field, pwede pa ma-transplant, no? You can get another heart, a new heart, when you need it. Pero, hindi pa nauso yung you need a brain transplant. It's just in the movies pa, but feeling ko wala pa nagpabaylo og brain. Right? So, all you need to do is to treat your brain, love your brain. Okay? And listen often to music that's good for you. Remember the right choice of music. So, you have to consider, number one, you have to consider what type of music are you listening to. Base ng inyong gina-listen ng mga music. Lakas! Tama! Ako'y na. Meron pa isa, multong bakla, multong. Iba, bikini kong itim. Ano ba yan? Does it, like, what, really? Para yung pag yung mga box office, I don't understand. But now I understand. Okay, moving forward to the grief part, okay? So, before we give you samples of music, but just the title, and please look for it, no? Look for it, listen to it, and surely it will enhance your brain because these are recommended playlists. Consider this playlist as brain enhancement playlist for your brain. Okay, we got more viewers on the line here. Bossing Julie Martinez, Dr. Julie Martinez of Caraga, Ched Caraga, ano ba yun? Commission on Higher Education. Thank you for watching, Boss Julie. I know you've been through a lot as well. And I hope this topic about music, the benefits of music when it comes to grief, because remember, walang deadline sa grieving time. It's all up to us. How long do we want to be in the grieving stage? So hopefully, this knowledge or information about how specifically music helps in the field of neuroscience, in the field of psychiatry. So we will be able to understand more and hopefully practice it, no, to love our brain more, because if you have the right brain, you will have a better life and a happy life, surely. Okay? Maris Jo, of course, the president of the Mother Bee Club Foundation of North America, the #1 supporter of the Mother Bee Show. Maris Jo or Jo Maris. And Mr. Richmond, the husbandry of Vancouver, Canada. Thank you so much. And Bossing Julie, Dr. Julie Martinez is from Butuan City, Philippines. Thank you so much for watching the Mother Bee Show. Yes, thank you for your support. Thank you for dropping by. Jocelyn Larumbe. Hello, Larumbe. If I remember it right, from Butuan City, Philippines. Yeah, we're reading from Jo Maris. Hello, Mother B. Hello, cousin. Blessed Sunday, Madsley. Blessed Sunday po, Bossing Julie. I really love to call Bossing Julie because that's our endearment name sa kanya. Thank you so much. And thank you sa mga post mo na mga biblical verses, no? Biblical, how do you call that? Parang yung excerpts from the Bible, no? Thank you so much. You're really into that long time ago. And I know it's helping you on the spiritual side, no? Especially when it comes to handling our grieving process. Okay? There's no way but go through all of this, but eventually as we move on and learn these things on how to manage and handle grief, it makes us a better person actually eventually. We learn from the experience. So that's why if we are not equipped with this tool of learning about brain and mental health, eventually it eat us up. Lalo na if you're not aware, di ba? Iba ang may alam. Kung ka Senator Manny Pacquiao pa atong sa iyang drill sa mga anong tawag doon? Disaster risk something what was that public info, iba ang may alam. Okay, so moving forward, now I'm reading from Pathways. This Pathways is a website, an affiliate of El Camino Hospitals and Sequoia Hospital Dignity Health since 1986. So it's an institution. They have this website here, and they wrote about the benefits of music for grief. Okay, again, they say different sources. First source was the Brain Warriors Way. I've been reading the book of the Brain Warriors Way, but by Dr. Daniel G. Amen and Nurse Tana Amen. So first sentence nila is, used properly, music is medicine, which is true. Now, from the health something, Pathways to Health, the benefits of music for grief. Again, I always have to attach this resource para sabihin hindi lang ko na gama-gama. Si Mother B nagpataka-taka, magyaw-yaw diha. Okay, so I've been reading this article. Okay, I reviewed this plus reviewed another book. Okay, music can be extremely healing, sabi dito. Okay? It takes us back to a time when we felt something like happiness, di ba? Sige nga, if you can recall, what are the music that makes you happy? Okay? For sure, there are. That reminds you, for example, the music when you are having a date with your boyfriend, now husband, or you feel good about something. It's like, something that makes you happy. Kasi not all music has the same effect to everyone, remember, but it's very personal, right? So, yes, going back, even sadness, okay? Ano ba yung mga music that makes you sad? Like, kaibigan lang pala, napawi ang aking pangangamba, para sa mga hopeless romantic. Ano pa, if you can share to me your sad songs or songs that make you happy or sad, I would appreciate that. If you can, include that in your comment in the Mother B Show, please let me know. Because for sure, everyone has their own theme songs. Or playlist, okay? Sa panahon kasi namin, sa mga Generation X, ang tawag namin theme song. Ngayon, Generation Z, Millennial, tawag nila kay playlist. So, depending on the generation that you're at. But again, there are music about gratefulness, okay? So, for whatever it is, when we hear it, we are transported back in time. So, it's like, music is like a time machine, right? It's like a time machine. When you're like Celine Dion, and it's all coming back to me now. Diba? May mga lyrics that really, a happy song, what a wonderful world. That's true. Let me see if we can, siguro naman hindi tayo madiding sa copyright niyan. What a wonderful world. Paano lang, patikim lang sa music. Okay. This song from Louis Armstrong, the original one. Okay, let's hear it a little bit. Para dito. What's the music? Nawala. Paano? Nawala yung music. Ayaw tayo patugtugin ni YouTube. What a wonderful world by Louis Armstrong. Oh, I see greens are greens. I'll check on that. I'll check on the lyrics. What a wonderful world. Okay. Pasensya na. Ako na lang kakanta. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Mura na tag jukebox. Mag-agwanta lang mo sa akong sintonaws. Any request na, it's not a request, but just mention, chat me the song, and we'll try to sing it. I cannot play it because I'm not being allowed to play it YouTube and in Facebook at this time. But in Bigo Live TV, I can do that during my DJ Mother B Show. Hi, Ma'am Josephine Toombs. Hello. Do you have any song that reminds you of a happy emotion or a sad emotion or a song that makes you grateful? So any emotions that, whenever it comes up because you heard of that music, let me know. Please chat it in the chat box, okay? Hi. Thank you, Ma'am Josephine. You're watching again I guess you're watching from Austin, right? Thank you for watching. Yes. So ako, one of my favorite songs. Madami, ano ba favorite song? Ang sa dami ng emotion, di ko na mabilang kung anong mga songs na yun. But, well, for me, when I need a boost, spiritual boost, I always listen to Don Moen's album. Okay? The history of that, even before I became a spiritual person, a born-again believer, it was my mom who introduced that Don Moen song. And then, every song that he sang in the album, it feels like it's related to my life. Parang ako yung dinededicatean niya nun. Igukay ko sa iya mga songs. But one of the songs that I heard from his album was yung, Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through, use it for your glory. Now it's like, oh my gosh, why did I sing that song? Hindi biro yung mag-offer ng life sa Diyos. Kasi, pag siya yung inofferan mo, you really have to commit and live by it. And it doesn't mean that it's an easy life. Na maka-think about ka na, why did I sang that? Parang na-challenge tuloy ako. Be careful what you sing for. Be careful what you sing about. That's my lesson. But yeah, I know regrets, but I love that song. So moving forward, while nag-iisip kayo kung ano mga songs that reminds you of these emotions, again, music is like a time machine. It transports you back in time. Okay. Music allows us to access our deepest emotion. By the way, have you noticed, diba? If it's a new song, it's a novelty. Hello, Jovi Beniga. Hello, Mommy. Thanks for watching, Jovi. I'm sorry I cannot reach out to you for now kasi medyo may pinagdadaanan pa si Mommy. I hope you understand, okay? Okay? So, thank you for watching. So, ano ba yung music na it's like, again, oh my gosh, I forgot. Music allows us to access our deepest emotions. Yeah, I was saying like, hi, Advocating Mama. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Dom. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. I'm just doing my hours because I'm quite behind with my hours. But yeah, I hope I could make it till this month. But yeah, so trying to get through all of this stuff. And we're talking about music, the benefits of music while during the grieving process because we're going through this one right now. But I need to do a show. I need to do something, a content that will be related to what I'm experiencing right now. So thank you so much. Have you noticed, by the way, if you hear a novelty song, meaning bagong song that you cannot relate, it's like gibberish to us. Like, yeah, what is that song about? Like, I don't understand. Though there's like such a confusion. What does it mean? But when it hits you, when the lyrics, when the verse of the music is related to your life, now you become connected. Like the latest yung Flower. I can buy myself flowers. A song from Miley Cyrus. Hit kagad in a few hours after it was launched. By the way, fun fact, Miley Cyrus is one of the clients or the patients of Dr. Daniel Amen that he's been handling for the past years, including Justin Bieber. So yeah, and also Mother B. So Miley Cyrus has been through a lot of conquering of her inner dragons as well. If you would like to know more about what she's been through, read the book Your Brain is Always Listening, because Dr. Daniel Amen specifically mentioned about the case. It's not the case in itself because there's a patient-doctor confidentiality, but for sure he was given a go signal to mention her name, to drop her name in his book as part of his story of Your Brain is Always Listening. I can buy myself flowers! Ang sabi message ng Flowers by Miley Cyrus. So for us to understand, it's about getting free from the influence of his boyfriend or whatever. Like, ang sabi yung lyrics niya, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, just like what Mother B is doing. Talking to myself for hours. I can hold my own head. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Mother B, can you just tell me what song? I'll just listen to the real artist. Oh my gosh. So yes, so that's what music does, the benefits of music, and it access to our deepest emotions, helping us discover, experience, and accept them fully. Okay? So it access to your deepest emotion. So do you know some music that hit na hit talaga when you hear that music, as in, I can't say goodbye to you, no matter how I cry. You're such a part of me. Yung mga difficult to let go. Right? Ano ba? Like, hopelessly devoted to you. O sa mga martiryo ng mga lovers. Asa ba? Break it to me gently if you have to tell me lies. Oh, that's a sad song. Break it to me gently as it you leave me with my pride. Ouch. See, those are the songs or music that, it really touches your deepest emotion. Okay? So moving forward, I hope you are listening and you're still watching to the Motherly Show. Says we're talking about the benefits of music for grief. So, again, grief is not just only losing somebody physically or the death of a loved one. What about losing your lover? Right? Or part-time lover. Broken-hearted kasi naghiwalay kayo or divorce or whatever. Separation is also losing somebody that you love, right? So, it's still, you feel grief, you feel sad. So, it helps us discover music, it helps us discover, experience, and accept them fully eventually. So, like, I can buy myself flowers. Talk to myself for hours. So, music gives you an outlet. Remember, this is the punchline. Music gives you an outlet to grieve when words are impossible at the moment. Kumbaga, pwede ikanta na lang, 'di ba? Like, from Jovi, sabi ni Jovi, My Stupid Love by Love Mommy. Ano yan ba na? Mangmili. Hanapin natin. Let's say My Stupid Love. Let's see. My Stupid. Bakit nagka-problema ka ba sa jowa mo ngayon? Stupid Love by... Sino yung kumanta niyan, dear? Alam ko lang, Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Iba pala yun. Love Mommy. Okay. So, yan yung singer by Love Mommy. Is that the song? Okay. So, let's hear it. I don't know how it's played. Let me take off the sound of this streaming app. Let's see if it works. Kasi I know, hindi ako pinapakanta ni My Stupid Heart by whom? Kanina wala, naka-mute ang aking YouTube. Okay. Hey Siri, play My Stupid Love by Love Mommy. Let me see if it works.
Now playing Stupid Love by Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga ba? Hindi yon. Hey Siri, stop.
Okay.
Hey Siri, stop. Hey Siri, stop. Pwede ko na pala utusan si Siri. Sandali, hinahanap ko pa paano yung My Stupid Love. Okay, next Lady Gaga song. So, Lady Gaga, ano po yung kanta ni Lady Gaga, Ma'am Josephine? Wala po pa kaming problema. Wala pa daw sila problema ng jowa. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Parang sa post mo, in love pa kayo. Nagulat naman ako, Stupid Love Gaga. Parang nagmahay. By Love. Okay, hey Siri, play My Stupid Love by Love.
Here's Stupid Love by Lady Gaga.
Mali. Hey Siri, stop. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, stop.
Okay.
I forgot I have an assistant here. Oh my gosh. So, hey Siri, play What a Wonderful World. Tingnan natin kung matama yung kanyang Ang tagal naman. Hey Siri, play What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Good. Napagalitan. So again, moving forward, Ayaw ni Siri, hindi cooperative si Siri ngayon. So, when it's impossible to speak your mind, you can say it through music. Kaya nga usog-uso yung mga harana, 'di ba? During the yung unang panahon. So, yung mga hopeless romantic na mga gustong lumigaw, idinadaan sa harana. Unfortunately, I'm saying yung serenading, unfortunately, when the mother or the parents of the lady that they're singing a song to at night, they don't like, they just throw ihi on you through their arenola. And that's another topic. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to express your words, but most of the time through music. Okay? And of course, it gives you a connection with others who may also be grieving. So when we, like right now, what we're focusing on is about grieving. Ito pala. Oh, see? Nagpapatugtog na pala si Siri, naka-mute lang pala. Hey Siri, stop. Hey Siri, stop. Kasi baka ma-ding-dong na naman ako sa copyright nito. No copyright infringement intended, okay? This is the purpose. Our purpose is for demonstration only, educational. Okay, so moving forward. So, yes, if you are grieving, you may benefit from bereavement services, of course. But listening to music, both great ways to navigate the healing process. So ito kasi, isinulat to ng isang institution, like this pathways, it's like senior care facility. So they also have this way of servicing those who are grieving and of course letting them listen to music. So brain, music, grief, how are they connected? Again, our brains so remember, brain, music, and grief, how are they connected? Okay, so according to this article, our brains have a pleasure center. So there's a place in our brain called the pleasure center where feel-good neurotransmitters called dopamine, again, Dr. Amen mentioned about it a while ago, they come together and make us feel good when we engage in certain things. So when you do things that makes you happy, that's the dopamine that is working on your brain. Okay? And so, when faced with loss and grief, sometimes people turn to negative coping strategies. Ito na, negative coping strategies imbes na positive. Okay? So, for example, negative. Instead of coping it positively to stimulate the pleasure center, they engage in eating sugary food. So yeah, number one ko yung kasalanan every time I feel bad. I love eating. That's why it shows. Sa sobrang like ko sa eating and sugary foods, sweet foods to make me feel pleasurable or make me feel good. I love eating dark chocolates. Now I've learned, before it's just chocolates, but you have to be very careful what sweets to eat, and it has to be just enough for you to have that boost, not eat too much. Too much is not good for you. So ako yung type na I love to eat, especially food, okay? Sugary foods. Or some negative ways to cope up is they resort to alcohol, they gamble. Kita nyo, hindi pala maganda pag may lamay sa Pilipinas mag-promote ng mga sugal. Kasi instead na nakakatulong tayo sa nag-grieve, na negative kasi purong promotions natin, tong its, mga pasugal, para ang purpose nato na may walang makatulog. During wake, the Philippine culture, kasama talaga sa equation yung mga pasugal. Pamadyong, ewan ko kung may bingo, or usually tong its card games. Because I was doing that when I was young, when my uncle died, si Mother B, nasa mga tong its. Lucky 9? Yun, yung mga ways na ginagawa, negative pala yun. Negative way to express their grief. And then, what else? So, they engage in retail therapy. You know, engaging in retail therapy meaning shopping. I'm Mother B, I'm a shopaholic. That's a bad way to cope with your stress and I'm trying to get rid of that too. Aside from my memory issue, isa sa mga mental health issue na I have to address is my being shopaholic. Sa mga trip shop. So now, wala naman trip shop masyado dito. So, medyo na hiwa-hiwalay na ako. Hopefully, I can recover. Okay, Philip Price, hello. Thanks for watching once again. Thank you for your support. Amonti, My Diary, thank you for watching the Mother B Show. We've been broadcasting for 1 hour and 15 seconds already. Yeah, so our talk is about how brain, music, and grief is connected. Okay, I know this show is long. Every time I come here, they're always sulit. Hey, we have new viewers. Hi, hello. Maring Rene Garcines. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for watching. Nandito pa si Mother B. Hopefully makahabol at makasundo na naman kay Jowa. Nandyan yan for sure. Mama Mia Love, thank you for joining. Thank you. Yes, we have Sol Bartolome Escalada. Hello. Thank you for your invitation, but you know, I don't feel like going out yet much. So I'd rather stay here and cope with my grief through the show, through playing music and talking. Jovi Beniga again, hello, and thank you for all those watching and supporting the Mother B Show. Daddy Ferds Calderon, maraming salamat for watching as well. I know there are people who have experienced grief and loss these past days, these past years and months, and this show is dedicated to you guys. Okay? There are some people na for years hindi pa rin maka-get over, especially when they remember songs that's related to their loved ones. And I can fully understand that. That's why for those who haven't experienced yet, good for you, but you have to be extra kind and extra understanding for people who are going through this grief because there's no deadline. It's just up to you when do you want it to be over and to move on with life. Okay, we respect that. So, wag niyo madaliin. Ano ba yan? Matagal namang pumana. Ba't masyado ka pang balungkot? Hello, really? Hayaan niyo siya. Kanyang emotion yan. Wag niyo pakialaman. Wag niyo i-gaslight. Okay? So, moving forward, but sometimes we turn to positive coping strategies. And it turns out, music is connected to the pleasure center of our brain. And since nandito si Maring Rene Garcines, I thank their family, Sister Ariel and Maring Rene Garcines of Ingleside, Texas. Shout out. I guess they have an event right now as well. Happy birthday to the boy. So yes, it's like their house is welcoming to a lot of friends, and what we usually do there is to sing along. Eventually, I realized, and given this kind of information, it helps to relieve their pain of being away from their loved ones. Going there for years already, people, getting together, hanging out, and, doing common things like singing, videoke, sing along. Kasi maganda yung karaoke system nila doon. Nakakatulong talaga. Thank you so much to Garcines family. Now I can connect why palagi nandiyan na aking husband Rick. Because for him, it's like healing, healing for him. So I thank you for that, guys. For your support, honestly. So yes. So it's a wonderful coping tool, music, because it doesn't harm our body. So, diba? It doesn't harm anybody too. Mas maganda nga it's good for the community if we have more sing-alongs than more on mga chit-chat and mga libak-libak portion. Instead of mga marites versus marites, why don't we just sing along, right? Maring Rene, right? So it just allows you to sit back and relax as you benefit from the release of those neurotransmitters without resorting to addictive or dangerous behaviors. Ito lang nakakatawa. There's one thing that I remember. Ang problema lang, sa sobra nilang like na mag-sing along, lalo mga Pilipino in the Philippines, nagkaroon na ng problema when it comes to the music My Way. Because they all love the song My Way. Unfortunately, they're fighting over the microphone. Hold on, ha? I'm just gonna mute for a while cause my husbandry is calling me. I don't know why. Cause na-enjoy na siya. Speaking of, I'm just waiting for his call. Tawag ulit. Gregory Petruski, hello, welcome to the Mother B Show. Yung My Way, nahimo tuloy tragedy because they're fighting over the microphone. Hanggang nagkaroon na ng casualty for just singing, and now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. Na ang ending, na final curtain because, you know, it went south. So be careful what you sing, okay? Be careful who you are singing with. You have to consider that as well, so use your brain properly. Okay, we have more viewers by my sister Ruthie A. Magistrate, my elder sister who's a teacher in Pasig City. Thank you, Ate Ruth. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Please like, share, subscribe the Mother B Show. Paki-share na rin sa mga students mo sa communications, ha? Sana gawin nilang project. Like, okay, you watch the Mother B Show and give me an essay about what's your feedback about what this lady is talking about. Hindi nila alam, ano mo pala ako, younger sister, so walang pabor-pabor. Okay, moving forward. Yes, so I will just try to finish this because anyway. So, again, it can be south, it can be negative, but it can be positive. But music is a positive way of coping grief. Right? So, we know that music gives us pleasure and improves our mood. But research actually shows that certain types of music can even boost memory and concentration. So if you're a student or if you want to enhance your memory because you feel you're losing it like me, God forbids, but I'm aware of what's going on. So there are specific music. That's why Dr. Daniel Amen gave us a specific playlist to brain enhance our brain. To give us a brain enhancement playlist, okay? So, hi God's Child! Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. Thank you. So, we're talking about memory, brain, music, and grief. Thank you for your support. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. So, yes, I will just answer my esposo. Hello. Andale. Habol na ako. Kailangan natin ng husbandry. Oh my gosh. Sorry ha. Thank you for waiting. Nag-mute muna ako sandali. Siya, nag-enjoy na to. Nag-musical na siya. So, yes. So, yes, there's specific music that can enhance your focus and your memory and concentration. So, music can help you be more productive. Me, when I'm doing something like designing a website or doing graphic design or writing, I like it to have music. That's why first thing in the morning, I have music. I have Alexa play my music playlist. Especially mga worship songs. That's what I like. Even if I leave the house, the music is still playing. Okay? So, it gives us a good vibes actually. So, yes. So, and it neurotransmitters without resorting to addictive or dangerous behavior. The more you listen to music, the right kind of music, it will help you lessen those addictive behaviors. So, depending on the music that you're playing. So, yes. So, it's a wonderful coping tool because it doesn't harm anybody. Remember that. Music is vital. There's one thing. Music can help you be more productive and get an energy boost and reduce stress levels. Okay? One particular study revealed that after listening to happy music, participants who were shown a neutral face interpreted it as being happy, while those who listened to a sad music interpreted it as being a sad face. So when they're shown a drawing, just a neutral face, and they were listening to either good or either positive or negative music, sad or happy music. They interpret the drawing based on how they listen to the music that was played. See? Even if it looks good, but the music is that good, oh, you will feel bad. So be careful what you listen to, okay? So music is vital both for your emotional expression and recalling memory. That's why I have a Mother B show, which my content is more on musical, because it really gives me a boost. It enhances my memory. So it's not just for just playing music because I love playing music. No, I don't even play music that's not familiar to me. But when I found out that there are certain music that will help boost your memory, then I'll go for it. I'm all for it, girl. So yes. So what else? There's also another one. It lessens the emotional pain experienced by the grief-stricken person, especially when somebody died. Hi, Muhammad Yassin. Okay. So what else? One study conducted on post-funeral remembrance activities found that listening to and playing music supported the bereaved's expression of grief while powerfully promoting their connection with the deceased. Like, I was asking, I don't know if it's Joy or John Rob, what's the favorite song of Benji? So he said, Fame by Donna Summer, I guess. So, hindi kay Irene Cara. Donna Summer. So, whenever they hear the song of Donna Summer, Fame, so it reminds them of Benji. Hey Siri, play Donna Summer. Hey Siri, play Fame by Donna Summer. Let's see.
Now playing Donna Summer.
Hindi naman yan. Hey Siri, stop. To si Siri, mahirap kausap. Hey Siri, stop please. Thank you. May sarili siyang world.
My pleasure.
Oh, di ba? Okay na. Hey Siri, stop. Hey Siri, stop. Hindi pa rin. Hey Siri, stop please. Na, hindi pa rin. Paano kung sabihin, hey Siri, stop! Hey Siri, stop! Oh, very good. Yeah! Tapos nagpapatugtog pa rin si Siri. Oh my gosh, good vibes here, the Mother B Show. Hey Siri! Hey Siri, stop! Hey Siri, stop. Okay? OMG Siri, I love you. Oh my gosh. Ay, nako Siri, ikaw talaga, nagpapatawa ka talaga. Okay, tumigil lagi. Okay? So anyway, let's proceed. Okay, so we're almost done. So again, there is a study that it helps you during the bereavement process. So how music helps you grieve? First is no two people's grief is in the same way. I'm saying it doesn't mean that it's connected with grief music, brain and grief, but not everyone or not. We're different. We express our grief different. We have different music taste. So, it's different. But again, at the end of the day, music helps us a lot. Okay? So moving forward before we end and how music helps you grieve, but music is a universal connector of people, right? And for that reason, most people can relate to its healing powers. Right? One thing for sure, grief is not pretty. Honestly, it's not a good feeling to grieve, but we have to go through this. And music helps us a lot. For me, spiritual songs, worship songs help me a lot. More than any secular music. Okay? Compared to secular music. It's up to you. It's your preference, no? So, yes. Okay. Hey, Siri! Hey Siri, stop music. Ay, salamat. Okay. Because that's the right music that I would like to. So it unleashes, grief unleashes uncontrollable, unknown emotions, living with a feeling of being out of control. Good thing there are positive music. Like, I love the playlist of Miss Jennifer, though, most of the time I don't understand because the song is in Spanish. But yeah, what was that song again that I like, Miss Jennifer? The one with that kind of dance step. I asked you before what was the meaning because I love the melody, because it enhances your mood. It makes you feel better. So she's really got a good choice of playlist. Which Steph? The one with that like that Steph. I forgot. That's the Steph that. Because it was also the most requested one time, right? So yeah, there's a lot of music that you have right now. Vida Serico. Vida Serico. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. What does that mean again? Vida Rico is rich, like. Yes. Vida de Rico means, Vida de Rico is, even if I'm not rich, is that so? Rich life! Okay, rich life! I'll look for that. Hey Siri, play Vida de Rico.
Vida de Rico by Camilo now playing.
By Camilo? Yes, I love that. Woohoo! Finally, Siri made it right. Oh, baka mading na ako. I might be ding with copyright. Oh, diba? Okay, Siri, stop. Oh my gosh! Hey Siri, stop before I become dinged with copyright here. Because I'm multi-streaming and I'm broadcasting in YouTube, broadcasting in Facebook, and I don't want to be dinged again. But in Bigo Live, I can do that. I'm multi-streaming, so I have to be careful with the music that I play. But I love Vida de Rico. Oh, mwah. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. Just the right time. You're just, in the right time that you came in. I have to mute it, otherwise, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so tempted to play it, but yeah, to all those who's watching the Mother B Show in YouTube and in Facebook, you watch or listen to Vida de Rico. The song is so lovely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Stop it! Oh my gosh! Anyway, we gotta finish this. So this is how Mother B grieved. Yeah, we listen to music. We have to listen to music. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. So thank you for sharing as well. Thank you for sharing the hearts. Oh my gosh, it's all about the good vibes here in the Mother B Show. So we're broadcasting for more than an hour. Thank you so much. Finally, I made it. So, because I have to go to a sing-along party tonight. Ayoko mapagalitan na naman ako sa kakakanta ng mga copyright. Okay. You're a party slut, sabi ni Miss Jennifer. Thank you. Oh, we got Ma'am Rosana Cesar, my mommy Rosana Cesar of Madjao Kajao Souvenir Shop. Thank you for watching. Oh, my biological brother is here. He's a pastor, McQueen Oliverio Cabanatan. Thank you, Brad Mac. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. Oh my gosh, my family is here. Yes. Well, even the loss of my mom for, when was that? 1999, it's still fresh, but, we still have to move forward. Yes, finally, natapos na si Siri. So, yes, moving forward before we end. So, music helps you grieve. So it's unleashes scary, uncontrollable, and unknown emotions, leaving you with a feeling of being out of control. So that's the healing power of music. So it helps you be in control, be in your senses, be with yourself. The moment that you are feeling out of control. So music tethers us to a place of security. It's like it's not just a time machine, but it transports you to a safe space, right? Like especially when you're reminded of somebody who loves that music, and you remember the person, and then it's like all the good memories comes back to you. It's like a safe space while you're still hurting. You know what I mean? So like this one, Vida de Rico. Oh my gosh, I feel good when I listen to that. So oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing that song, Miss Jennifer. So yeah, because it's like a cool dance step for me, so no effort much. Aside from it's nice. Okay, so yes. So it gives you a sense of security. It allows you to tap to your deepest emotions. Okay. Helping us discover those emotions, like Vida de Rico for me, Rich Life. It's like a feel-good song in the middle of this challenging situation. Okay. So La Isla Bonita is also a good song because it reminds me of being in the tropics, like vacation vibe. So, giving us a safe space from which to process our emotions and tame the overwhelming situation. Music is a tool to navigate grief. It transports you, it brings you to a safer space. Okay? While we consciously influence, direct, and channel raw emotions. Because raw emotions is what you're feeling right now. In the moment, you're sad, you're grieving, you're mad, whatever. But when you listen to music, it's a different feeling. Okay? So either it be a spiritual music, a worship music, inspirational music, nature music. God is the creator of all this, and we're thankful to God for this. Thank God for music. It's the universal language of the soul. Right? But remember, be careful of what music to choose from. To choose to. Okay? Because it really evokes a certain emotion. Okay? And action as well. Okay, so yes, and using music to create your story, you can redefine your relationship with grief and even transform it into a thing of beauty. Listening to music when grieving has many powerful benefits. Remember that. Music helps us, number one, to remember the good times and not the so bad times. Not the so good bad. Not the so bad times. Paano ba yun? It remembers you the good times, not the bad times. And discover hidden feelings, right? You feel fully, like you feel accomplished, or you feel satisfied when you listen to the music, especially when you're grieving. Okay? Then sometimes the say goodbye portion is difficult, especially if the loved one passed away, and then you still remember the person through the music. Even not just pass away, breaking up with somebody, I can't say goodbye to you, no matter how I cry, you're such a part of me. Something like that. Or break it to me gently. So it creates direct and channel emotion. So you can say what you like. You needed me. Sorry because I'm old school. I don't know the new songs yet, but yeah. There's also a good song with Taylor Swift, like shake it off, like all this bad vibes, shake it off. Okay, by Christina Aguilera, I am a champion. Na, 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 na. I feel like a warrior. Oh. The eye of the tiger, pum pum pum. On a fighting mode ba? It connect body and mind, of course. Transform pain into beauty. So instead of recollecting the bad vibes, if you listen to music, like, oh yeah, right. Especially when you're in a spa. Notice if you're being massaged, there's a spa music. So connect with, like, I'm a really fanatic when it comes to spa. So whenever I hear like nature music, it suits me. I remember I was in a spa. connect with others in new ways. So it's a one way to, that's why it's called the universal language of the soul. It opens another dimension. It connects you those people who have the like-minded people the same as yours. Kaya sikat na sikat, especially if you're a performer, you're a singer, or if you're a band member, a musician, you draw people in, right? There's a certain connection between singers and the audience, musicians and the audience, because you're able to connect with others through music in a new way. So music also offers a variety of health benefits, reducing stress, easing depression, and boosting the immune system. Who knew music could have such positive physical benefits? Whether you play your own music, you compose, write, score, play, or you simply listen to the radio, you can reap the many healing rewards of it. So continue listening to music. Mr. DJ, can I make a request? Pwede ba yung love song ko? Right? Music also has the power to accompany you through grief as you face the myriad challenges after the death of a loved one. That is so true. Lingawon ka ba sa music? No? Because it transports you to a different safe space. Music's healing benefits go far beyond the immediate aftermath of the loss, like funeral, burial, whatever, accompanying you throughout all stages of grief, essentially keeping you company as you move through loss. Indeed, music gives us an escape. That's it, an escape when life's challenges get too much overwhelming and unbearable. Okay? So, it's also time to understand why people like iba, mga hard rock, mga unsa pa to na mga pangkistan. That's their way of escaping the hardships of life. We just have to be more kind and understanding to people. Their choice of songs, it's their choice of song. That's their choice. That's what makes them feel happy. Okay? Okay, so that's it. So it basically music gives us an escape to life's challenges when life's challenges get too overwhelming and unbearable. Okay? So that's it. So our the bottom line here, before we end, we have commenters here like cousin, I think Fame is by Irene Cara. Yes. Actually, I don't know if Fame is the original song by Irene Cara, but it was Donna Summer who also sang Fame. Mas matanda pa si Donna Summer ka Irene Cara, I guess. Alright. Hey Siri, who wrote the song Fame? Sige nga, kung masagot ako.
Here's what I found from wiki1.com. Fame is a pop song, written by Michael Gore and Dean Pitchford and released in 1980, that achieved chart success as the theme song to the Fame film and TV series.
Okay. Hey Siri, who first sang the song Fame?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia. Fame is a song recorded by English singer-songwriter David Bowie.
David Bowie,
it was released on his 1975 album Young Americans and was later issued as the album's second single by RCA Records in June 1975.
Sino ako?
Written by Bowie, Carlos Alomar, and John Lennon, it was recorded at Electric Lady Studios in New York City in January 1975.
Okay, thank you, Siri. But anyway, Fame is Benji's favorite song. Hi, Leia Europa. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Dan sharing Mother B. Thank you so much. Yes, so again, our takeaway is music is it's really connected when it comes to our brain health. It enhances our mood. It enhances our emotion. It's like a time machine. It transports us back in time or back to the future, whatever. It's a safe space for us, especially when we feel the loss of someone, an opportunity, or loss due to separation or whatever. So there's a lot of things going on. These are sad moments of life, but when you listen to music, the right kind of music, it promotes healing, and in a way it gives you the safe space to process what you're feeling, what you're thinking at the moment, especially when life seems overwhelming. And again, this show is dedicated to those who are grieving, and I hope this information about music and finding the right music to boost our emotion, how we handle the stress, to escape the pain, to lessen the pain, maximize pleasure, and do the most good. Okay? So, let's request, hey Siri, to close. Hey Siri, play Fame by Donna Summer.
Now playing Fame, the game by Donna Summer.
That's not the Fame. Hey Siri! Tama ba yun? Hey Siri, stop! Kakaiba talaga to si Siri. May sarili talaga siyang show. Okay, so before we go, thank you again, Leia Europa, Rosana Cesar, McQueen Oliverio, Kabanatan, my brother, Ruthie A. Maestrate, my sister, Maring Rene Garcines, Sol Bartolome, Jovi Beniga, Bossing Julie Martinez, and to all those people who's watching the Mother B Show, who have watched Mother B Show for a long, long time. Jennifer Salas of Bigo Live, my Bigo bestie Slotty. My Slotty Bigo bestie. Thank you so much. ID 794911644. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. So yes, I hope that you learned something out of my more than 1 hour of talk. I hope sinara na ni Siri aking. Diba pa rin? Hey Siri! Play Vida de Rico. Hey Siri! Play Vida de Rico.
Here's Vida de Rico by Camilo.
Yan na nga, Fame. Remember my name, Fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly high. Yan ang kinakanta ni Benji karon for sure. Thank you for watching, Cousin Joy. I hope you feel I hope the show makes you feel good this time. Thank you so much for participating. Yeah. Lahi po ng Fame lang, no? Yeah, lahi-lahi good. Ang dami na pala mga titles sa Fame, right? But yeah, baby, look at me and tell me what you see. You and me. No, ana. So, kantahin ko na lang para pa-ending sa ating show. Fame, lyrics. Let's see. Okay. Okay, karaoke na lang. Paitag dita mabding, ani. Yes, thank you so much for watching the Mother B Show. Hi. Okay, hey Siri, stop. Nag-overlap atong mga ano-ani. Ngani man gini pag live ba? Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Ganaan ko ani acoustic ba? Ano ba yan? Saan pa? Hey Siri, stop music. Okay, post. Okay, let's hear it. Ba't nakiling ni Softly naman to eh? Fame, acoustic. No, Fame by Donna Summer. Okay, sige nga. Oh, there you go. Sana may music. Papagyapo na minaw sa ako si Siri. Hey Siri, stop music. Wag itaan eh. Hey Siri, stop the music. Sige. Oh, sige na lang. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. I have to go. Yes. Ayoko magtagal kasi baka makapiright. So, thank you for watching the Mother B Show. This is your Mother B. Yes, yo. Hindi ko tuloy ma-end ng masyado. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching the Mother B Show. This is your host. This is your show. Thank you for watching me for almost 2 hours. Marathon talaga. But yeah, this is what we do. So thank you for watching. This is your Mother B. And thank you for coming to the show. Finally! Sige nga, mapatukar ko nga muna si Donna Summer para hindi naman ako Ayan, di ba? Marami po salamat for watching the Mother B Show. So, let's keep in touch. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. This is your show. This is your host, Mother B. Thank you so much and have a good weekend. God bless everyone! Yeah, yan si Donna Summer yan. Thank you so much!